What's going on? Turbo Rex here. We've got an MR2. This is a car that I used to have. This is a pretty exciting build. I've been anticipating this build for a long time because Tristan has had this hiding behind all of his other cars since I've known him. And he's finally getting this thing out and he's gonna start this build. I don't know what he's gonna do yet, but it's an MR2. Sickest car in the world.
Thanks Rex, stick around guys and I'll show you what we're going to do with this beast in just a moment. Welcome back to the channel everyone. As you know, I've got a million projects on the go. We've got the VL over there, we've got the Little Ripper over here, I've got my EK which now has a motor, we've got the brother-in-law's EG with a K-swap, the Mrs. car, I've got a couple more cars in there and we just don't have any space. So today I've got the MR2 King of Australia right here and the whole crew. Me? This guy and this car that I purchased about nearly 9 months ago now came with a bootload of stuff. All genuine Toyota parts, slotted brakes, brake pads, a whole bunch of gaskets and things. I haven't actually had this car up on the hoist, so stick around, we'll throw it up on the hoist and then we'll give it a clean up and decide what we're going to do with it. So it's the next day, I've given it a bath, I'm about to throw the car up on the hoist for the first time and yeah, really go over it. In the boot of the car there is some service items as well as some brake disc rotors which are slotted, brand new ones there, Toyota genuine pads, a few bits and pieces, so we're going to stick those in. There's even a receipt for all of the gear there, some genuine Toyota belts, heaps and heaps of bits and pieces. Here's a look at the engine, stock 3S GE, everything's there, it's all connected, it all runs and drives just fine. I'm about to throw the jumper pack on here, fire it up and stick it inside on the hoist and change over those brake rotors. I might give the brake fluid a flush and just double check the clutch as well. It's in pretty damn good condition. We've got the target tops all work. The interior's all there. Rex is just going to bring me over a gear knob later on because the car didn't have one, so we're going to stick the gear knob on. Somebody has tried to customize the interior with some silver paint just here, and they'd also painted around the dash cluster as well with silver, and then somebody's gone over that with black so it doesn't look so in your face, but those pieces will definitely need to be changed. But otherwise the interior is fairly tidy. Certainly wouldn't complain. These things are getting really hard to find complete and running and driving. And the ones that are running and driving are really expensive. So this one we're going to price cheaper than all the other ones. Not too cheap, but we'll get it ready for sale and it should be up on Marketplace by the time you're seeing this video. Ivis, where are you going, boy? All right, up on the hoist, enough chit chat, let's get it done. How's this for Toyota reliability? Can't say much about batteries going dead over the years, but battery booster on. This thing just absolutely purrs like a kitten. Camry engine at its finest. She's up in the air. Let's take a look under here. So, bit of overspray on the exhaust. So it's obviously had a little bit of paint in the past. All good there, no rust, nice and clean. All of these arms are a bit crusty. We've got some brand new genuine Toyota belts down there, including a timing belt and the 2 accessory belts. They don't squeak or anything, so they'll sell with the car. Underneath here, it's all there, all 100% stock standard. No leaks or anything from the gearbox. It's just your typical underneath, few leaves and things stuck under there, but otherwise looks pretty good. Fuel tank runs all the way along the car underneath. And then we have the thermo fans here for the air conditioning and the radiator. Radiator's in the front. And these are the radiator pipes here. So you've got your two pipes there and there for water in and out. They actually look like pretty close to brand new hoses on there. So that's good. Not a heap of scrapes and scratches underneath there. This is a bit munched though. I might even have a spare one of those. Not sure where that comes from. It's under tray for the car. The front has slotted brake rotors already. So what I'm going to do is leave those. I'll pull the wheels off and just double check everything. And then we've got the brand new slotted rotors in the back. I'm assuming they are for the back of the car because it has the standard rotors on there. So we're going to whip the wheels off, swap those out, get that done and just fully inspect the car. And then I'll take it outside, take some photos and throw it up on Marketplace. So in the front, we've already got slotted rotors, as I mentioned a couple of times already. I've checked the size of those rotors. They are definitely for this one. You know, you'd think so, but you can never be too sure when you're buying a project that's been unfinished. So I had to double check those. So I'm going to get these off, switch them over, swap the pads. We have genuine brand new Toyota pads here. They've fallen out of the box, but these are brand new Toyota ones. You can see Toyota right there. So they're going to go on the back, and then I'll bleed the brakes. Not going to bore you with all of those details. I'm just going to swap these out real quick, get them bled. Well, there we go. That one's tidied up. This project car is now for sale for somebody else to turn into a project car. Scrubs up not too bad. Put the wheel covers back on. Did the genuine Toyota pads and slotted rotors. So now it's got those all the way around. Purrs like a kitten. Interior's all put back together and vacuumed. And now this is for sale. Jump on Marketplace if you want to grab yourself a Toyota MR2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to bring the boost spool up and we'll see you next time. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time, the patience, and especially the space to finish this project. We were going to do a 2GR turbo or a 1M turbo V6 conversion in the car, but space, time, as you can see, I've got all these cars here that I need to get to. The VL's taking priority. My car is second to that one, and then we've got all of the other ones. We've got a new E30 build coming up soon, so we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.